Hello, I'm David Ciancio. I'm here at NRF 2017 here in front of the dunnhumby booth. I attended the show to do a couple of things. One was, of course, to talk about dunnhumby's mission, what we do, and why and how we do it. So that was first. Second, I decided to attend this as a retailer. That's my background. So I put my retail hat on, walked around through the show, and I have some impressions to share. The first is, wearing my retailer hat again, that I think I see that big data has finally been absorbed as a concept for retailers. So everywhere you turn, there's an application of data for retailers to understand their business. One of the things I find interesting, though, it's very confusing if you're a retailer on why one offer differs from the other and what advantages one booth has over the next. And what I mean by that is that I see lots of metrics on things like store traffic, lots of metrics on words like conversions, how many customers come in the store and how many go down an aisle, those kind of things that I personally find not to be very helpful, not to be very practical for a business. But nonetheless, the good news is that it reflects that businesses, are ingesting big data. What that means for us at dunnhumby, though, is we've got a really strong point of difference, because what we do is really practically applicable. Rather than just reporting on store traffic, we can help retailers understand how to actually drive traffic, one more item, one more time, and those kind of things. So my first impression as a retailer here at NRF 2017, it's a very confusing place with lots of applications for big data, some of which just aren't too helpful to me. Second is, there's an awful lot of buzzwords. So digital personalization shows up in every other booth. Heat mapping and traffic shows up in every other booth. One of the retailers who I accompanied on my walk, as a retailer, said that they needed to hire somebody to help them get through all of the jargon, and I found that really interesting. What that means for us at dunnhumby is we can speak plainly, we can speak simply about what it is that we do. Now, we know our science is complicated, and we know that our approach takes great customer science, but the translation to retailers is always about how simply they can execute in store. So those are my impressions. There's good work for us to do. We have a competitive difference because we are clear in our proposition and how that drives growth for retailers. And secondly, we're really, really clear on how simple the language can be, how useful it can be for a retailer in really changing their business. So let's stay true to those things. That's my impression from National Retail Foundation. There's just so much. Let's help distill down what we do, make it easy for our partners and clients.